Hey guys, it's Sarah. I'm coming at you from my week 3 post-op lap band. Date of surgery was February 25th, 2012. Today is March 19th, 2012. I actually made a video yesterday, but it wouldn't upload. I think it was too long. So, highest weight back in 2009 was 303 pounds. Date I met my surgeon, I was at 280. Date of surgery, by my scale, was 270. And weight yesterday was 255.4, which was a 0.8 pound loss from the prior week. So weight loss has definitely slowed down. And some of the things that I wanted to talk about were, I remembered them all yesterday and I didn't write them down because I made a video. I'm wiped out today. I had to take an allergy pill first thing in the morning and it put me in a fog for the rest of the day. But I guess some of the things I wanted to talk about were what I've been eating, exercise, the usuals, you know. I've had, my port site has been a little sore. And also, some people are noticing, and that's a whole other thing. So as most of you know, I put myself on mushies a little early. I put myself on mushies on day 10 instead of waiting the full 2 weeks. And subsequently, I have been on, I think, more solid food. Nothing is dry. Everything is still really moist, either cooked in broth or with some kind of a sauce or dressing. But I have noticed my portion size is increasing. Like, for example, on Saturday morning, I made breakfast for me and my husband and I. And I made 2 eggs with feta, and I had a turkey sausage link, and the day before that I was able to eat 2 eggs with feta and a Morning Star. You know, one of those like vegetarian sausage patties. They're super good. Even if you're not a vegetarian, they're really good. I'm not a vegetarian by any stretch of the imagination. So I have noticed portion sizes increasing, and you know, it comes and goes. Like today, I made myself chicken salad for lunch, like a curried chicken salad with yogurt and celery and grapes and all kinds of yummy goodness. And I wasn't able to get down the full cup. And there have been times when I probably could have gotten down more. So it all kind of just depends on the time of day, and I don't know. But I do know that I'm definitely ready for a fill. Which brings me to my next topic. I am supposed to be flying, well, not supposed to be, I am going to be flying on Friday. I'm going to Boston to see my family. And I have my first follow-up and fill scheduled for Thursday. It's just kind of the way things fell. Well, I didn't plan it like that. It's just how it happened. So I called my surgeon's office today because I started to wonder. I was like, oh, well, I wonder if that's a good idea. Like Georgie, Better World for Me, just had I think her second fill. And I know she's been, you know, not really complaining, but talking about how it's hard to get fluid down, etc. It's hard to get in calories. It was like for a couple days she was really tight. Now, I'm coming from altitude, so I'm in Colorado, you know, Mile High City. Altitude, and I'll be going down to sea level, and I've heard of, you know, the tightness of your band changing when you drop down to sea level. But the more I thought about it, the more I didn't know if I wanted to risk getting a fill, being really tight, and then not being close to my surgeon for a week and a day. It just, I don't know. So if any of you guys have flown one day after a fill, 10 hours after a fill, because I'm supposed to get it at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, and then my ass is going to be leaving on a jet plane at 10 o'clock Friday morning. I'm also waiting for the PA to call me back, but I seem to be leaning more and more towards postponing my fill till I come back, just because the first fill, the timing seems, I don't know, it just seems pet hair. Not good. So yeah. Let me see. Some non-scale victories. If you guys are on my Facebook that I hardly ever look at, sorry, I had a Facebook addiction for a while, so I'm trying to mitigate that. But some non-scale victories are I got my my top into 1X shirts. I haven't been in a 1X since I was 18. For those of you who are counting, that is 13 years. God, 13 years. Where's the time gone? So that was pretty cool. And this is a jacket that I got back in October. And it's a 3X, and I just put it on today because I have on a black dress. And it is like, well, like, you know, see? Like it's really big. Like I can wrap it all the way around myself like that. So that's kind of cool. I'm kind of pissed because I spent like $50 on the fucking thing, but whatever. Until I get down to goal weight, my goal is to spend no more than like $30 on a pair of jeans and like $10 to $15 on a shirt. But I'm really excited about getting into the 1Xs. They're a little snug, but you know, it's alright. Let me see, what else? Exercise. I have gone back to the gym and gone back to yoga, very part-time. I'm sorry, I can't remember if I mentioned this to you guys or not. I don't mean to sound like a broken record. But I'm doing my hot yoga classes. I'm just modifying everything so that instead of being on my belly, I'm on my back. It seems to be working. I have to use a lot of self-control to not overstretch. Because fat as I am, I've been blessed with very limber. So it's tempting to want to just, you know, go all the way down. So I've had to exercise a lot of self-control to not do that, which actually is pretty challenging. I find that it's still a really good workout. Also have gone back to just my regular gym, doing elliptical sessions. I'll put on an episode of Super Size versus Super Skinny. I think it's like the UK's version of Biggest Loser. It's 45 minutes long, and I'll just hop on the elliptical and do 45 minutes on the elliptical while watching that, or I'll, you know, put on my music. And that has been good. I've told you guys I'm not a fan of walking. I'm just bored by it. And if I'm going to walk our dogs, I have to wait for my husband to get home because we have 2 dogs, and they're both rowdy, and our Basset Hound is just mighty powerful. And he's got that hound nose, so when he gets a scent, he goes. And you have to use your core for everything, including pulling back on the dog's leash. So that's just... Oh, are your ears burning, Dante? Stop! No. And so the other thing that was kind of crazy this week is I had a woman at work who I've been at my job for about 3 years. I've maybe spoken to this woman 3 times, like in the bathroom, like about the weather. Excuse me. Pardonnez-moi. And she just rolled on up to me last Tuesday, so a week ago today. And I was kind of annoyed because I was, something stinks. I think you farted. Ugh. I hate what comes with having animals. I love the animals, but I hate what comes out of their butts. You guys reek, man. So gross. Pull my Scentsy closer so I smell that. No, get away. Sorry. I'm being all ADD. So she comes up to me, and she is like, the reason I was annoyed is because I'd stayed late at work, not to work, but to do schoolwork. I have a double monitor at work, so it makes writing papers and referencing things like really easy. So I will just stay late and put my headphones in and, kind of just make myself scarce. She just comes up to me and she wants to talk to me for like half an hour about all the weight I've lost. Now granted, she's not seeing the 15 pounds from from the past 3 weeks, although that 15 pounds, people did seem to notice, I think because I lost it so rapidly. But remember, when I started there a few years ago, I was at over 300 pounds. And now I'm at, I'm at the mid 250s, so people are starting to notice. No, I didn't tell her that I got lapband. I don't know this woman. I work at a union job, and she is heavily involved with the union, and while I love what the union does for me, A lot of people that are involved in it are kind of busybodies. So I knew if I told her anything, it would go like wildfire around my office. And I work with 200, 300 people. I don't want them to know my name, let alone my business. So I told her everything but the lap band. I told her, and the thing is that right now, I mean, I am averaging about 1,600, sometimes 1,700 calories a day. I have no restriction. So I'm not eating that differently. Make sure that I'm good on time. Okay. I took my glasses. I can't see anything. I took my glasses off because there was a glare. I'm really not, eating, I think, like a true lap bander right now. I mean, obviously I'm watching the carbohydrates, not drinking while I'm eating, stuff like that. But everything is measured, everything is very controlled. So I just told her, I was like, I try to watch the portion sizes. I eat protein first, then I eat vegetables, then and only then, if I have any room left, do I eat a starch. I try not to drink my calories unless it's a protein shake. I told her about the yoga. I told her, that I have to kind of mix up the exercises, like the yoga and the combination in combination with like elliptical machine or bicycle or whatever. That seems to help. And she did not want to hear it. She wanted to hear, she wanted to talk about diet pills. She's taken some diet pill, and she wanted to talk about that. And I was kind of like, sweetheart, you're my mom's age. Like, haven't you learned by now that diet pills don't work? Like, if they worked, there would be no fucking weight loss surgery, It irritated me because I took when hydroxycut was a thing when I was like 20, I did take them, and they just like spun me out. And I only took them for like a month because it's just, if diet pills worked, people would take them. They don't work, so don't take them. But she wanted to talk about diet pills, and then she wanted to just basically hear that there was some magic fix to it. And I'm like, no. You can, you can call our insurance. I mean, I'm not saying this. Again, I don't want this to get out. I don't know these people, but I'm like, we have the same insurance. If you really want to know. By looking at her, I could tell she was definitely fat enough to qualify for weight loss surgery, and our insurance is great insurance, That's where I like the union. They get us the good insurance, and I'm like, it's covered 100%. Just do that. But no, it's not a cakewalk. It's not a walk in the park. Like I was in pain that first week, and right now it's just kind of going off of willpower. Yes, I'm eating more than 1,000 calories a day. I'm looking forward to when I'll be full off 1,000 calories a day. But I'm still having to make sure that I'm not eating starches. I'm not eating, lots of sugar. And that's all coming from me. So she talked to me for like a half an hour, and it just ended up with me saying, this is what I'm doing. Good luck with your magic pill. I got nothing left for you. Like, I don't have any magic trick. So yeah, it was like a compliment, but then I was like, I just didn't want to talk to her about it. Like, I just didn't want to. I only want to talk to you guys about it. I don't want to talk to anybody else. So that's all for now, guys. This is already running kind of long, I can tell, and I've got to find the source of this smell because it is disgusting. I love you all, and I will talk to you next week.